Hello and welcome to Joys of Data, Data Science for Curious People. My name is Dave. In this video I want to continue building the web application that uses a machine learning algorithm. In this one that I'm making can take regression models. So that would be single-featured, multi-featured model. What I did in the first video, I created simple HTML document. You can see here in the top over here, and this is what it's looking like now. We've got an input, we've got one button, another button, and then we've got the output. So what this app will look like is a simple form where someone can input a value and it will tell them an answer. Now this might seem not that useful, but if you understand regression models, it's very useful because you can basically put any model in there. It could be housing prices, car prices based on certain features. In these videos I'm using the simple profit and population and profit on the Y, population on the X, and this red line shows this regression. It's a famous data set. So this application can deploy any kind of regression model, any sort of function that's got a y and an x or multiple x's and their coefficients. Okay, so let me just go through the CSS. It's just for the sake of time I've written all the CSS out here, but I'm going to go through it and then I'll do the last button over here, this calculate button. So let's go through it. So at the top here is the body selector, and we've got font family, and the background color is white. Padding is 100 at the top and 0 on the side. So you see around here is white, and then this text, and then you've got 100 at the top and 0 on the sides. Then the main container, this over here is the main container. This box you can see, this gray box. We've got background color, that color, padding, width 80%. So that's why you're seeing this is width is 80% of this entire page. And if we inspect it, that's what it would look like on mobile. Sorry, that's what it would look like on mobile. So someone would type in the value, they click calculate, and we'll give them the answer. Then there's the input, and then the input focus. So this input is here. I've styled this input form, which if we look at our HTML, that's it there. And there's the ID. Oh no, sorry, it's got an ID. I'm just using the input selector and type text. Obviously, we see over here type text. And then there's the focus, where you do a little colon right focus, or you can do hover. And what that basically does is that will, when someone focuses in on the text, so here you see the background color changes. So that's the focus. Okay, then there's the reload button, there's the result div, and then there is the answer heading and the answer span. The answer heading and the answer span, all that these are is this one over here. So the result div, that's 80% width, background color, and border. That's this one here. And when I get the JavaScript part, I'm going to make it so it doesn't show until you click calculate, then it shows. And then the answer span is this top box, and this 0.00, that is this guy over here, 0.00, and it's the answer span, and that's where the answer will appear. Okay, so let's just do the calculate button. So dot calculate button. Let's do background color 30. And we save it and we immediately start to see results there. Okay, let's continue. Let's do color, let's do FFF, which is white. Let's do width, save it. And we already started to see there's our button there. So it's nice and long across it. Looks better. Let's now think of padding. So the padding is the space, and 15 on the top and 20 on the side. So padding, if you don't know, padding is a CSS padding. Where am I? Calculate button. Padding. What's going on here? Oh, got my little. What's it called? A colon, semicolon. So padding is this. Padding is basically the space between the outside of a container and the inside. So that's the padding there. Okay, font size. Font size. About 18 pixels. Let's do margin 8 pixels 0, and let's the cursor will be pointer, and I think that's probably, and then border none. Okay, so that's now a button. And when you click calculate, soon I'll add JavaScript and then it will give us the answer. Let's just do one quick thing. Let's add in one more, the hover, so .calculate button. And then if you are wanting to add specific CSS on hover, you do this colon and you go hover, and then you do that. So when on hover, let's make the opacity go to 1, and then here let's make, so what opacity is, let's make it 0.8. So I'll show you what opacity, I'll show you what I've just done there. So the opacity, you see it makes it kind of like blurry, and what is going on? Oh, .calculate btn. Does that look right? And when you hover, it then goes to its normal color. Maybe let's don't do 8.9, let's do 0.9. Okay, so that's our form done, and then when you hover over it goes black. Or what we could do, it actually might be, because I kind of like to see that black, let's do it the other way. So now when you get there, it's nice and black, and then you hover and it just makes it all, and then there's the focus. Okay, so that's the CSS done. I'm going to upload this to my GitHub account so you can use the CSS and this HTML to have your form. And what you can even do if you want to change the colors, for instance, if you don't like this background, you can just go here and change wherever you see color, you can change color, or you can change the font family or the text size, or if you want a different box shadow or something, or if you don't want these opacities and the hovers, you can edit that. Okay, thanks very much for watching the second video where I work through the CSS of this very simple web application that can deploy a machine learning regression model. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.